Are you lost, baby girl? I didn't practice, it just came. The album came with the movie. The first project was the movie. I wrote it, the soundtracks for the movie. That's why Darkroom came later. I spent a very hard moment in my life after the divorce from my wife. So I found a job as a gardener in the north of Italy. I didn't make a casting because they straight away they choose me. They just called my agency, even although I wasn't, working as an actor anymore. So my agent just called me and is like, listen, there's this project, from Poland. I did hesitate because when they asked me, I was like, no, I don't want to do it. But then after the director, Tomek, called me and is like, listen, I want you, for real. I'm going to get you a ticket, come to Poland. I'm like, you know what, I come. There was all of the producer of the movie, all of the publishers and people, and that's it. I got the part, When I got the part, when I got the script, I quickly understood that this character was, had these issues with sex, So I was gonna act someone who has sex addiction. I went to a community that helps this kind of people, and I was talking with a guy right before starting the shooting, and it was so interesting to understand how sex is inside their mind. This constantly, constantly. So I try to, mix sex addict with mafia, with strong men, with money. So this was, my challenge. Play someone who's totally different from me. Yeah, it happens. Sometimes it happens. But I think that most of the time, fans, they totally understand who I am, for real. I didn't have problem with sex. I didn't have money. I wasn't from a mafia family, you know what I mean? So Massimo is totally different from me, Once I was in Poland, I was doing an interview there in Warsaw, and I came back in the hotel, and there was a guy who wanted to ask me for a picture or an autograph or something. He just, he faint. And I'm like, wow, no, what are you doing? So we called the ambulance, there was a dog, and I was trying to kind of help him, because I felt bad, It wasn't my fault, of course, but I remember it was such a weird thing, At the beginning, it was not awkward, but we were laughing so much because, for example, it was a Chuck Massimo was to kiss her, and then we start laughing because, we're kind of friends. But then we had to do the job, so we took it. I think that people, they love this kind of, falling in love and sad, those kind of romantic relation. And it happens sometimes between actors that they fell in love, but it didn't happen to us because we're so good friends. Everyone has their own opinion, and I am nobody to say, what are you talking about? It's not right. So we live in a free world, and I just have to listen, the bad opinion, and respect them. That's it. Oh yeah, it's planned. We're gonna start shooting in May.